Tell me you like Hudson Hawk without telling me you like Hudson Hawk. I go first.
You may grow up.
Alright, it's an absolutely brilliant morning. Didn't expect it at all because the weather forecast was supposed to be rain all day until I think Saturday or Sunday. And I think I'm going for a morning walk before it actually rains later on in the afternoon. What a beautiful day.
The street is called Vokishu. It's the name of the street. Well, the name in Lithuanian means Germany. So I'm literally a German staying on Germany Street. Right, the sun might be out, but that doesn't mean that it's any type of warm. It's 5 degrees. I think that's 40 in Fahrenheit. Ooh, you know what's amazing to have? A hoodie. You know what's even more amazing to have? A hoodie who was made by a friend. You know what's even more amazing than that? Is a hoodie made by a friend that put thumb holes in the cuffs. Amazing, amazing. Anyway, I'm here by the, where is it there? By the clock tower here in Vilnius. And I'm recording the walking tour bit, which is why I don't really take breaks to like do the vlogging bit. But while I did that, I hope I captured it. If I captured it, I put it right here. It's a tradition that somebody has to explain to me, and I will probably vlog about later. But it was amazing to see somebody just unprompted do it with nobody around. And I was just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what you do apparently here. So I don't know. I think I thought it was really cool that I caught that as it was happening. I was like, oh. So yeah. Off to the walking tour before I have breakfast with my host, which, yeah, will be very interesting, seeing how he decided to decorate the Airbnb. Very delighted. Very good, very good. Okay. Coming to you from the staring cat-eye couch, I wanted to take a minute to tell you about what happened this morning, and it was just like, so I tried to do this walking tour, and it's really hard to do a walking tour here because after, I think, Prague, Vilnius has the second largest old town in Eastern Europe, and it's a labyrinth. It is absolutely astonishing that I can just keep walking. So the walking tour that I post separately, maybe I make 2 or 3 of those, because it's just like I keep getting distracted. Like you can't just keep going down one road and it's just fine. No, there's like a tiny side street here and then a tiny thing here and a nook over here, and it's like, oh, here's a 5-way whatever thing. It's just like, whoa. And then like I'm about to do another one, and I'm going to, what's it called? Ashras Varti. It's the Gates of Dawn. It's like a pilgrimage place with the like it's the city gate, but it's also a church. It's like you see, it looks amazing. So I meet my hosts here of the Airbnb, right? And they're like, oh, just come over for coffee. It's gonna be fine. I was like, okay, so come over. Turns out they're like getting me to the roof. So here's what it looks like from the roof. And then we keep talking, and it turns out like she's from here, he's from Siberia. He is a photographer now because he's retired, but he used to just like install satellite dishes. And they went to like Nepal, India, like all those places, Australia. He's been featured. He won a photography contest in 2007 by photographing a plane crash in Nepal. He just happened to be there. And she used to be an animator for 30 years and then stopped because hand-drawn animation, which is what she does, is slowly fading away in, with the dawn of the computer and everything. And I'm like sitting here, I was like, these people are so fascinating. I could just like spend a whole day with them. Like they're in their, I think he's in his 70s now, she's in her 60s. And it's just like, there's like, I came here to appreciate the city, but I really just want to stay on this rooftop with you, eating coffee and really delicious cake. Like it's astonishing. And I realized that the GoPro camera batteries, the GoPro's batteries are fully charged now, so I'm gonna head out again because it's absolutely gorgeous out. It wasn't supposed to be like this at all. Like again, weather was supposed to be absolutely miserable until Sunday. So I'm gonna take the opportunity and freeze my butt off because it's freaking cold. Like it's cold. And again, Libby, if you watch this, thank you very much for this sweater. Like it's amazing. Thumb holes save everything. Amazing. If you have a sweater, put thumb holes in it. Yeah, so I'm gonna head out there and discover more and more of this old town, which like is so dense. Like it is so dense. Like I can walk 10 minutes that way and it's done. 10 minutes that way is done. Like it's really, really tiny. But there's so many tiny side streets. It's just like, wow, right? So I'm gonna head over Arshasvarti, the Gates of Dawn. Then over to Town Hall, because I'm always interested in like what town halls look like, because sometimes they look like really opulent buildings that are like, seats of power and whatnot, and some towns or cities just don't bother and looks like a post office. I wonder what this one looks like. And then, just like gallivant through town, and yeah, see what the day has offer. I don't know. I keep stopping this walk because I find these like tiny abandoned side streets, which I love more than anything else. Like there's like the, not busy right now, but like busy main street over there, and it's just like, it's cute. I like it. So while walking around, I found this little side entrance, and that led me to a tent. See what that's about. So this is apparently the I don't know, the inner courtyard of the, I don't speak Lithuanian. Severe lack of oversight on my part. I think is the National Gallery? No, National Historic Museum? It's a museum and has a tent in it. This is all I need to know at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's a tent and like, alright. History and everything is in Lithuanian. It does look cool though. And here's a map of Vilnius. Cool. Right. Well, but it's actually like a tent. It's like actually made with wooden pieces and not like some party tent. Very cool. See, now this mysterious tent became a cool mysterious tent. Right. Bye. Like this, like I'm at this pastry shop here, and this is too much. Like, do I go down this way? And then I turn around and there's like this cute street with like hand-painted shutters and like, ooh, like everything is like, look at how ridiculously cute this is. And then like this leads into like a random regular neighborhood, but it's like all these tiny old streets. Alright, I made it to the observation deck. Behind me you can see a beautiful skyline of Vilnius. Down here is, actually more down here? Somewhere here. This, in general, is the neighborhood of Upis. Look at me butchering the Lithuanian language like a natural. It is like the artists district of Vilnius, which I don't have a problem with. I just find it weird because the entire town is full of like art on the wall and like crazy good graffiti and like amazing gorgeous buildings and all these things, but then you still have an artist district, you know, like I wonder what's there, which is why we're going there right now. Alright, so on my way to Upis, it's actually over there across the bridge, but first I need to tell you that it fills me with absolute great delight that we have 5 degrees here in Lithuania, which means that there is some genuine leaf peeping. I love it. I love it so much. So I did more walking around town, back to the cathedral and the clock tower and through some side streets, recording that. Which I hope to edit tonight and then put online at some point. I don't know. But I cannot tell you, like I'm back in Upio now, and I'm sitting down in a restaurant, and I had potato pancakes with a curd sauce, and for the first time in a while, a beer, which is, you know, not really common for me to have, but it's my vacation, so I figured why not. I cannot tell you how relaxing it is to be in a country that is, well, mostly vaccinated, but also for those who don't want it, make life really hard. Look, I'm not a vengeful person. I'm not petty. I'm not really anything, you know, like, but knowing that I have to go through the little bit of effort to show my vaccination passport, which I have, as a printout and on my phone at all times on me. And all I need to do is like flash the thing, everything is fine, I can sit in a restaurant. I chose to sit outside because for me it's kind of nice, not raining, you know? Like, that's it. It's so relaxing. And I don't know if you remember a couple of weeks ago when I sat in a cafe for the first time in a year plus. And it was like this surreal experience. And now it's sitting in this restaurant, being so surreal, is how normal this is and how easy it was to flick the switch to sit here and just enjoy lunch. It's so nice. And I'm returning to, well, I'm then going to another country where this is also the case. You just, you know, just put things into place, and then people are slowly coerced into getting the vaccine. And then, of course, I hear news from Australia and America where things are just going completely the opposite direction because people are just like being really. I don't want to get too political on here. That's what another show is for. But it's like, this is nice here. This is nice. It's not hard. Right. I'm being reminded of work. So I will keep focus on my table and not over there. So yeah, I don't know. It's just nice to sit here. I really wish I wouldn't be alone on this trip. But it is what it is. At least I get to see my friends later on. So that's nice. Yeah. So if you want to know how roughly got that shot, you wait for the sun to come out. And you balance on this rock under this bridge that you somehow stumbled upon here, and then you make it up this really rickety staircase after you jumped down that wall because you didn't see that there was a staircase over there. And then you don't go up there, you just go down there and find this weird little swing. That's the magic. They really don't tell you how they make these shots, but this is it. It's important the messy hair, but can we just appreciate how beautiful this is? What a beautiful church. What a beautiful day. It's a really beautiful day. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I keep bragging on about this, but like, it wasn't supposed to be sunny until Sunday. I'm so happy. It's very good, very good, very good day. So with a great bit of luck, a ray of sunshine showed itself, so I was able to take pictures of this church, which looks absolutely amazing from the outside in the sunlight. And then I went inside and it looks a little bit like this. And it's absolutely amazing. Like, I absolutely love this. I love that everything is red brickstone, because that's usually, like, that's what I'm used to in the historic warehouse district in Hamburg. Something that I have yet to film like this. But yeah, I also didn't want to film in there because there were like people praying, and I was like, you know what, no, just not. Photos is enough. Those windows, by the way, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I think this is like the building, this is like the Lego set. I think I saw that on the way in. Like, this is the set of bricks that all of this is built with. Pretty amazing. Like, oh, let's just make a set of bricks, and then that is what you have. It's literally Lego. Like, it's absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning, and it's all like Gothic. And is it a tree? There's a tree up there. Yeah, it's all like this Gothic but red brickstone. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I think I can go in there. Let's see what this is. You don't need to know me for long to know that I love coffee. And this place, right by the cathedral, around the corner of the cathedral, is a godsend after all the stuff that I ate today. Amazing. Love it. Also loving it that there is a ubiquitous amount of electric chargers, as well as a whole network of electric cars that you can rent here. Loving it. Well, that and the scooters. But yeah, very, very pleasantly surprised by Lithuania and Vilnius. Okay, swapping over to the old phone for the vlogging because I'm running out of battery on the GoPro. There's so much to see. There's so much to like record, and especially here in Vilnius, it is like I just want to walk town all day, and then the next day like do a walking tour without stopping every 2 meters, because it's gorgeous. I mean, it is what is it? Oh yeah, it's the most well-preserved old town in Europe. It's like the biggest one of all of them, and it really shows. Like, it is amazing, absolutely amazing. Fashion forward, I know. Before I head in, because it's getting really cold, I wanted to show you this, which is part of the old Vilnius fortress. Couldn't really see behind the cathedral, but yeah, now that I'm walking through this park, ideal opportunity to show this off. And now walk through. Well, it's still green here, but over there is actually legit fall foliage. I see more and more on social media. It's like, oh look, the fall foliage is coming, but it's actually just like the trees being so dry from summer that they just like shed all the leaves. But here, with 40 degrees / 5 degrees, there's actual fall foliage happening slowly. Slowly. One can hope. One can hope. Right. Bye. Right, I'm back at the Airbnb, and I figured I'd show you what my current editing process looks like, because, well, I have time, apparently. I do all of my editing on my iPad, and I'm just copying the things over, so it might take a while. This is just from today, and these are like the files from the walk, as well as for the vlog, and then another walk, and then yesterday's vlog. So yeah, they're kind of big, and I know that I don't need to record everything in 4K, but like downsizing it to 1080 looks better than natively recording in 1080. I'm picky like that, you know. So why do I copy everything over and don't just like work off the SD card, because there's only one spot. There's only one plug. So, and I don't have one of those fancy USB hubs because I don't need it. So I'm copying everything over, and then I can plug it into power and also work on the plane if I go somewhere else rather soon. If I go, well, I will go. But you know what I mean.